Hello Capricorn, welcome to Moon Dancer Tarot. This is your full moon reading. The full moon is actually in Capricorn, and if you're on the eastern part of the United States, this is taking place Thursday, June 24th. So let's look at the energy that's going to be around you at this time, what might be coming in for you, what you will be dealing with for the next little bit after the full moon. Keep in mind, these are general readings. They might not resonate for everyone. If you don't feel you have a message from your sun sign, remember to check your other placements. Full moon in Capricorn. What is that going to bring in for Capricorn? What will Capricorn be dealing with? Thank you to everyone that has liked, shared, and subscribed. It really means a lot to me. So again, thank you so much. All right, Capricorn, let's see what is going on with this full moon. Energy around Capricorn, what's coming through with the full moon. All right, Capricorn, so it looks like you have, you're going to be kind of looking ahead and thinking of your future, and you're trying to take baby steps forward. So your mind is ahead. You are kind of trying to think, in terms of what could be coming down the road. How do you want to expand? What areas of your life do you want to grow in? But you're not rushing forward. You're moving very, very slowly, methodically, just kind of taking those baby steps to move forward at this time. There is a Queen of Wands here, so it could be that you're moving forward into an energy space of creativity and confidence. For some of you, it could also be moving toward a person. Queen of Wands represents fire, so it could be some sort of movement forward with this person, or it could just be moving toward that energy, trying to get a little bit more of a fiery persona. Maybe you're trying to get your mojo back, so to speak. Sometimes the Queen and King of Wands comes up in that situation as well, where you're getting your confidence and you're getting your self-esteem back and you're remembering who you are. They come up often in that situation as well. So it could be about taking baby steps forward to kind of embody that energy again. And that's tied, to your future and where you want to go. You are trying to move to calmer waters. So this suggests that things have not been so calm in the recent past. But the full moon is not really about more drama. It's about how do you navigate what you've already been through and get out of it. How do you move ahead? So again, with the forward thinking energy, the kind of eye on your future, that's coming up twice here. And then even in this card, this is a lot about a decision or a choice, but it's again looking forward, kind of looking at where you've been, what you have, and how you want to proceed. So that's the kind of energy that you're in. It looks like there's also the potential that you're going to be a little bit withdrawn, that you're kind of in your own headspace. So you might not be in a situation where you're really around other people, or you are choosing not to be around other people, or you're just choosing not to confide in them at this time. But with this full moon and the period shortly after, you're not really going to be necessarily disclosing everything that you're thinking, everything that you're trying to suss out for your future, because there is some sort of choice. There is a decision that you're mulling over, that you're going to try to make. And so it looks like you really want to take the time to go inward with that decision, and not really bring a lot of people into it. On the whole, we have the Queen of Wands here. That's kind of like the only spark. The rest of these cards are very much about you trying to take your time, figure out what you want, withdrawing. It's not a lot of quick energy at all. It's very much forward focused and future focused, but it's very reserved, with the exception of this Queen of Wands here. So I definitely want to clarify that first. Why is the Queen of Wands here for Capricorn? So for some of you, when you get a Queen and a King of Wands, a Queen and King together for any suit, that can mean a perfect match. It doesn't necessarily have to mean a romantic match. It just is a really, really strong connection, someone that you're supposed to have in your life. So it could, for some of you, again, just be about moving forward to embody this wand energy, this confidence. But for a lot of you, it being a queen and a king, it looks like you're trying to figure out potentially how to find this person, or if there is this person already in your life, the best way to move forward with them. Let's clarify the Two of Wands. What is this decision that Capricorn needs to make? Why is the Two of Wands here, please? Okay, so the most obvious interpretation, again, is that it could be about a relationship, but the Lover's card, people forget, but it's really about partnerships. So the decision may not be, oh, I want to be with this person, or do I want to date this person? It may be about just trying to figure out how to get this partnership. But again, I have to read the cards as they come out. Queen and King of Wands and the Lovers all appearing on here. Definitely could be a romantic relationship. If it's not a romantic relationship, it's someone that you probably have a very strong connection with. You have to remember that we want to, romanticize these connections, and it feels better in a way to kind of imagine marrying someone or dating someone who you have this connection with. But that's not the only way they play out. And oftentimes, people that are very important to us tend to be other partnerships as well. People can have really deep friendships that just transcend other relationships in their lives and are just as important as a marriage or a relationship of a romantic nature. So, be careful with assuming that this is definitely a romance. It will be for some of you, but the common thread here is it's a very important partnership. It's a very important person, and you're trying to figure something out with them or about them. It looks like you're trying to move forward in some way with them. So definitely you're trying to move forward in some way with them, because you're thinking of your future and you want to make sure that you're moving on to calmer waters. So there was something in the past that's giving you a little bit of pause about moving forward with them at this time. And that's why you're so withdrawn and trying to figure everything out. But I can tell you, whatever it is you're trying to figure out, if you should move forward with them, Queen and King of Wands coming up together is a strong suggestion that maybe you should. Let's clarify this Four of Pentacles. What are you being so reserved about? So many cards. One card, please. One card for this. There we go. So you're still overcoming something. You're trying to figure out how to overcome something from the past. Knight of Swords can be about honesty, can be about like brutal honesty sometimes, but it also can be, especially in this deck, about overcoming personal demons or overcoming something from the past that's still affecting you. The imagery on this card is literally, him stabbing this imp. So it can be a courageous card as well. The fact that it's clarifying your Four of Pentacles, which is you kind of being withdrawn and reserved, you're just trying to figure out how to overcome all of this other stuff. Again, you have this Six of Swords here. You've just been through something. There's definitely, with Six of Swords, you're leaving these choppy, rough waters and you're trying to navigate your boat into this calm sea over here. So you're literally moving forward, trying to make sure what you move to is something better than what you had and isn't as difficult as what you're leaving. And so that's definitely your goal, forward movement, but you really want to make sure it's peaceful, it's good, and it's better than what you had, better than what you're coming from. So you're just in a space of really trying to figure out how to conquer this stuff from the past, how to move on from it. And you're going to find yourself kind of withdrawing with that energy when the full moon comes. So I don't know if you've been in a mode up until this point where you haven't really felt very reserved. But that's the energy coming in with the full moon, is that you really are going to start trying to figure some things out deeply for yourself. Let's see what your challenge is. Can we get a couple challenge cards, please, with this full moon? Well, you definitely have some anxiety. You're worried or stressed or sleepless nights. So here's the challenge. You're so worried. Something that you have worked hard for in your life, there's effort involved. It's like a dream come true. It's something that is really going to pay off, okay? Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. It's a really good thing coming in. So it's in your challenge position because you're so stressed out about it. Like there's just all this anxiety, all this turmoil that you're having about something that you want to happen. So my guess, just reading the cards as they are, because of whatever it is you're coming from, whatever it is you're trying to no longer have, that rough, choppy water, whatever that was, definitely did a number on you, because you're not even sure how to accept something that's really good because you're so stressed out about it. Something that you've worked hard for. Everything now is coming in for you to kind of experience what you want to experience and reap the benefits of the hard work you've put in. But your head is just, you're so worried. You're so worried. So you definitely are coming from a very difficult space. And it makes sense that you're going to kind of go inward and really, really try to figure this out. Figure out how to move forward. Because it seems like the universe wants you to move forward and move toward this partnership. But you have to be able to figure out how to get past all of this anxiety. How to move past, truly move beyond whatever it is that was so difficult in your past. Any advice for Capricorn, please? Advice? Well, you shouldn't be afraid. That's number one. Definitely don't be afraid. Yeah, so your advice, Capricorn, this is crazy. Don't be afraid. What's happening and what's coming in is justice, and it's time for you to kind of victoriously move forward. So again, it's more of this idea of looking ahead, moving forward, but he's literally marching forward with pride and this sense of victory, overcoming. So the advice is don't be afraid, because you're going to get there. You are. you should. I mean, there is free will, so I can't say for 100% you will, but all the energy is there. You have the tools that you need. You just have to trust in yourself, not be afraid to move forward. Is there anything else that I may have left out that Capricorn needs to hear? Any other message? So again, for some of you, that could be about a romantic relationship, yes. But it really is just kind of reinforcing the partnership aspect as well. So it's just letting you know there really is a very strong relationship. We have these two, we have this, and then of course this. So it's a lot of reinforced imagery about a very important partnership, a very important person. And, the universe is propelling you toward them, telling you it's a victory march. But you do have to get through this stress. You do have to, not be afraid to deal with these things from the past. And go ahead and do the internal work to overcome whatever it is you have to overcome. That's what you need to focus on with this full moon and the period shortly thereafter. So I hope that helps, Capricorn. I know it seems like you've been through some things, but it looks like the horizon is a lot brighter. There's good things that you can be moving forward to. I hope the rest of June goes well for you. Again, thanks for liking, sharing, and subscribing. It really helps me out, and I will be talking with you soon. Thanks again.